What if I told you the secret to losing that stubborn belly fat after 50 wasn't a tea in an expensive prescription, a punishing gym routine, or another restrictive diet, but was hiding in plain sight, right in your kitchen spice rack? What if one simple action, adding a common spice to your morning coffee or oatmeal, could help your body naturally rebalance the very hormones that are causing that weight gain? Could it really help you feel more energized and in control, much like those new weight loss drugs that cost over $1,000 a month? It sounds too good to be true, but stick with me for the next few minutes. You see, that frustrating fat around your middle isn't just uncomfortable. It affects everything. It affects your energy levels, making you feel sluggish in the afternoon. It affects your joints, adding extra strain with every step you take. And worst of all, it affects your confidence, making you feel like you've lost control over your own body. I've been practicing medicine for over 25 years, and I've seen thousands of seniors struggling with exactly this issue. I've seen the frustration, the disappointment, the feeling that your body just doesn't respond like it used to. Just last month, a 68-year-old woman named Brenda came into my office, absolutely exhausted. She told me she'd tried a popular low-carb diet, which just left her feeling deprived and irritable. Then she'd spent hundreds of dollars on supplements that promised the world but delivered nothing. She felt hopeless. That's when I introduced her to the simple, natural protocol I'm about to share with you today. I was amazed when she called me just 3 weeks later. She told me her sugar cravings had almost vanished. She was sleeping more soundly, and she'd even had to tighten her belt by a notch. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to share with you not just what this simple fix is, but exactly why it works on a cellular level, targeting 3 master hormones. I'm going to reveal the crucial difference between the right kind and the wrong kind of this remedy, a mistake that makes it useless. And I'm going to give you the exact protocol you can start using tomorrow morning. So grab a pen and paper, because you're going to want to write this down. Hello, seniors. I'm Dr. Adam Carter, and I'm absolutely thrilled you're here with me today on Seniors Life Health. In my 25 years of practice, I've specialized in helping people over 60 navigate the unique health challenges that come with age. I've seen what works and what doesn't when it comes to healthy, sustainable weight management. And today, we're going to talk about the hormonal roadblocks that affect so many of us. Maybe you wake up every morning feeling stiff and bloated. Maybe you've tried cutting calories and walking every day with little to no change on the scale. Maybe you're just tired of feeling like your body is working against you, no matter how hard you try. I want you to know you're not alone, and it's not your fault. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete, actionable plan, not just theories. A real plan you can start using today to work with your body, not against it. So let's start with the root cause. For so many of us over 50, the problem begins with a hormonal breakdown, and it often starts with a single key hormone, insulin. Now, you've probably heard of insulin in the context of diabetes, but it's the master fat storage hormone for everyone. Think of insulin like a key. When you eat, your blood sugar rises and your body releases insulin. This insulin key is supposed to unlock your cells to let the sugar in for energy. When you're younger, this system is incredibly efficient. But as we get older, our cell locks can get a bit rusty. They become less sensitive to the insulin key. This is called insulin resistance. Your body has to pump out more and more insulin just to get the job done. This creates a hormonal traffic jam. When insulin levels are constantly high, your body gets a loud and clear signal: store fat, especially around the belly. This visceral fat is the most dangerous kind, surrounding your internal organs. But here's where it gets really problematic. This one issue triggers a vicious chain reaction. First, the high levels of insulin and the blood sugar roller coaster it creates leads to intense cravings for sugary and high-carb foods, making the problem even worse. Second, this instability signals a crisis to your body, causing it to release the stress hormone, cortisol. Chronically high cortisol also tells your body to store fat right in your abdomen. It boosts your appetite and can disrupt sleep, which further messes with your hormones. And this leads to the third problem. Your brain stops hearing the signals from your fullness hormone, leptin. Leptin is supposed to tell you when to stop eating, but when insulin and cortisol are raging, your brain becomes deaf to leptin's message. You eat a full meal, but your brain still thinks you're starving. So, you keep eating. It's a vicious cycle. Insulin resistance leads to high cortisol and leptin resistance, which leads to more weight gain and cravings, which makes your insulin resistance even worse. Now, the conventional medical approach is often a prescription for a drug like metformin. The problem? It can help manage blood sugar, but it doesn't fix the underlying cortisol and leptin issues, and it often comes with digestive side effects. Then there's the old advice: just eat less and move more. But this fails because you're fighting a hormonal battle against constant hunger and a body that's programmed to store fat. It's like trying to paddle upstream against a powerful current. There has to be a better way. But what if you could address this problem naturally? What if you could work with your body's own mechanisms to clean those rusty locks and get your hormones listening to each other again? That's exactly what I'm about to show you. This is where everything changes. When I first learned about this in the context of metabolic health, I was skeptical. It seemed far too simple. But then I looked at the clinical research, especially the newer studies. I tried it with my patients, and the results spoke for themselves. The solution is 1 level teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon taken every single morning. That's it. 1 teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon once a day. Now I know what you're thinking. Cinnamon? Really, doctor? Yes. But here's the crucial part that most people miss. It's not just about taking any cinnamon off the shelf. It's about the specific type of cinnamon, the amount, and when you take it, that unlocks its power. And the best part? You can get a large bag of this at most grocery stores or online for just a few dollars. Compare that to a drug like Ozempic, which can cost over $1,000 a month and often isn't covered by insurance. This is accessible to everyone starting today. Now, before I explain exactly why this specific type of cinnamon works so powerfully on those 3 hormones, I have a quick favor to ask. If you're finding this information helpful, please take a moment to subscribe to Seniors Life Health. Click that subscribe button right below the video and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on our future videos. Every week, we share science-backed natural health solutions just like this one. Real solutions for real people that actually work. And please give this video a like if you're getting value from it. Then leave a comment below. Tell me, are you struggling with stubborn belly fat? What's been your biggest frustration? I read every single comment. All right, let's get back to it. Let's talk about the science behind why this simple spice is so incredibly powerful. So how can something as simple as Ceylon cinnamon make such a profound difference? It works through 3 distinct, scientifically validated pathways that directly target the vicious cycle we talked about. Each one is powerful on its own, but together they create a synergistic effect that helps your body heal itself. First, and most importantly, Ceylon cinnamon helps balance your blood sugar and tame insulin. Here's how this works. Ceylon cinnamon contains unique polyphenolic compounds. Some research suggests these compounds can help your cells become more sensitive to insulin. In essence, they help to clean the rusty locks on your cells. Think of it like this. If your cell door has a rusty lock, insulin has to jiggle the key hard to get it open. Cinnamon acts like a bit of oil on that lock, so the insulin key can turn smoothly and easily again. With your cells responding properly, your pancreas doesn't have to work overtime pumping out excess insulin. Scientific backing is growing. Several studies have shown that cinnamon can lead to modest but significant reductions in fasting blood glucose levels, especially in those with insulin resistance or type 2 diabetes. So what does this mean for you? It means fewer energy crashes in the afternoon. It means a dramatic reduction in cravings for sweets and starches. And most importantly, it means your body is no longer in constant fat storage mode. Most people start noticing fewer cravings within the first 1 to 2 weeks. Second, Ceylon cinnamon helps calm your stress hormone, cortisol. This benefit is a direct result of the first. Remember how that blood sugar roller coaster signals a crisis and triggers cortisol? Well, when your blood sugar becomes stable and balanced, that alarm bell stops ringing. Your body is no longer in a constant state of panic. By preventing the sharp spikes and crashes in glucose, you prevent the corresponding surges in cortisol. This helps break the cycle of stress-induced fat storage. What does this mean for you in practical terms? It means feeling less wired and tired. It means having a calmer, more focused mind throughout the day. And it means you are directly targeting the hormonal signal that tells your body to accumulate fat around your midsection. Third, and this is the most exciting part, cinnamon helps your brain finally hear your fullness hormone, leptin, acting as a support for what expensive drugs like Ozempic aim to do. You've seen the ads for Ozempic. It's been hailed as a miracle drug for weight loss. It costs over $1,000 a month, is often not covered by insurance, and can come with significant side effects like nausea and digestive issues. So how does Ozempic work? It mimics a hormone called GLP-1, which signals to your brain that you are full. Now here's the fascinating part. Your body already has a powerful fullness hormone, leptin. The problem, as we discussed, is leptin resistance. Your brain can't hear its signal. Research suggests that one of the biggest drivers of leptin resistance is chronic high insulin. By helping to lower and stabilize your insulin levels, Ceylon cinnamon helps restore your brain's sensitivity to leptin. Your own natural I'm full signal starts working again. I want to be very clear. I'm not saying cinnamon is identical to Ozempic. What I am saying is that cinnamon works to restore your body's natural appetite control system, while a drug like Ozempic overrides it with a powerful synthetic signal. One is a gentle recalibration that costs pennies a day. The other is a powerful intervention that costs a fortune. This means you start to feel satisfied with smaller portions. It means the desire to snack between meals begins to fade away naturally. These three benefits work together synergistically. Better insulin sensitivity lowers cortisol. Lower insulin and cortisol restore leptin sensitivity. And better leptin sensitivity means you eat less, which further improves your insulin control. It's a positive, healing cycle, the exact opposite of the vicious cycle that causes the problem. Now here's the thing. Ceylon cinnamon is incredibly powerful when used correctly. But you have to do it the right way. There are three critical mistakes I see people make that can completely cancel out all of these benefits, and one of them can even be harmful. Let me walk you through each one. Mistake number 1, using the wrong amount. People hear that cinnamon is good for them and think, if 1 teaspoon is good, then 2 must be better. So they start taking a heaping tablespoon instead of 1 level teaspoon. Here's why this is a problem. You're not looking for a massive dose. You're looking for a consistent daily signal to your hormones. More is not better and can simply overwhelm your system. So here is exactly what to do. Use a standard measuring spoon and get 1 level teaspoon. Not packed down, not heaping over, 1 level teaspoon. That's the sweet spot. Write that down. Mistake number 2, using the wrong type of cinnamon. This is the single most important mistake to avoid. Not all cinnamon is created equal. If you go to the store and just grab the cheapest container of cinnamon, you are almost certainly buying cassia cinnamon. Cassia cinnamon contains high levels of a compound called coumarin. In small amounts it's fine, but in the daily dose we're talking about, it can be toxic to the liver over time. What you must look for is Ceylon cinnamon, also known as true cinnamon. Ceylon cinnamon has negligible safe amounts of coumarin, sometimes up to 250 times less than cassia, making it the safe choice for daily use. Look at the label. It must say Ceylon cinnamon or Cinnamomum verum. It's usually a lighter tan color and has a sweeter, more delicate flavor. Avoid anything that just says cinnamon or Cinnamomum cassia. Mistake number 3, taking it at the wrong time or in the wrong combination. Some people hear this advice and just mix a teaspoon of cinnamon in a glass of water and chug it on an empty stomach. For many, this can cause indigestion. Worse, others will stir it into a sugary muffin mix or a bowl of processed cereal, thinking they're being healthy. Here's why this is problematic. You are completely negating the blood sugar balancing benefits by pairing it with a massive sugar rush. Here's the right way. Take your 1 level teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon in the morning, mixed in with a breakfast that contains fiber, protein, and healthy fat. Stir it into oatmeal, a low-sugar protein shake, plain Greek yogurt, or even into your coffee if you have it with a balanced meal. This combination maximizes its blood sugar stabilizing effects for the entire day. So to recap, mistake number 1, using too much. Stick to 1 level teaspoon. Mistake number 2, using the wrong type. It must be Ceylon cinnamon. Mistake number 3, taking it with sugar. Combine it with a balanced breakfast. Avoid these and you'll get results. Make these mistakes and you're just wasting your time. All right, let me give you the complete protocol. Exactly what to do step by step starting tomorrow morning. Step 1. Go to your pantry or the store and get Ceylon cinnamon. Double-check the label. If it doesn't say Ceylon, don't use it. Step 2. Every morning, measure out exactly 1 level teaspoon. Step 3. Mix that teaspoon into a healthy breakfast. My top recommendations are plain oatmeal with berries, a protein smoothie, or full-fat Greek yogurt. The key is to pair it with fiber and protein to set your blood sugar up for success all day. If you want to enhance the effects even more, focus on getting 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. Poor sleep raises cortisol and worsens insulin resistance, so good sleep is a powerful amplifier. Also, a brisk 20-minute walk each day can dramatically improve how your muscles use insulin. These aren't necessary, but they will accelerate your results. Now here is my challenge to you. Try this exact protocol for the next 30 days. Why 30 days? Because that's a realistic time frame for your cells to begin improving their insulin sensitivity and for your hormonal communication pathways to start resetting. That's when most of my patients really start to see and feel a significant difference. During these 30 days, pay attention to how you feel. Notice, are your cravings for sugar and snacks diminishing? Is your energy more stable throughout the day? Are your clothes, especially around your waist, starting to feel a little looser? Keep track. The changes can be gradual at first, then they build on each other. Let me set realistic expectations. You might notice fewer cravings within the first week, but the visible changes build over time. You are working with your body's natural healing mechanisms, and that requires consistency. Don't get discouraged if you don't see a huge change on day 3. Stick with it for the full 30 days. Remember, 1 level teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon provides compounds that help balance your insulin. This in turn helps calm cortisol and restore your brain's sensitivity to leptin. It's science, not magic. But when you use it correctly and consistently, the results can feel pretty magical. Thank you for joining me today on Seniors Life Health.